My name is Adeline Gibson, and what I am about to share is an experience that redefined my understanding of life, death, and the unseen forces working in our lives. For 7 minutes and 42 seconds, I was clinically dead, yet what I witnessed in that time unveiled a profound reality that has forever changed me. It wasn't just the experience of death but the revelation of how intricately we are watched over, guided, and protected by beings of light, angels, who work tirelessly on our behalf. On the morning of October 15, 2023, my day began like many others. I was on my way to work, the sky painted in hues of orange and pink, and my thoughts preoccupied with the tasks ahead. I could never have anticipated that an accident would leave me in a state of death and transport me into a realm where the invisible became visible. As I floated above the wreckage of my car, I saw my broken body below and the chaos of first responders arriving. Yet, what captured my attention most were the beings of light surrounding me. These weren't the angels of Christmas cards or storybooks. They radiated a brilliance and love that transcended human description, their presence both powerful and tender. One angel, whom I later recognized as my guardian angel, approached me. They spoke not with words but with a direct transmission of thought and emotion. A communication that felt more natural and complete than any earthly language. "Welcome, Adeline," the angel said. "There is much for you to understand about your journey and the protection that surrounds all of God's children." In that moment, I felt not fear but familiarity, as though reconnecting with a dear friend who had always been there. My guardian angel began to show me my life from their perspective. I saw moments I had forgotten, seemingly small incidents where their intervention had protected me or guided me to safety. As a child, they had redirected my attention from a dangerous object to a toy. As a teenager, they had given me an overwhelming feeling of nausea that stopped me from getting into a car with a drunk friend. These weren't mere coincidences, they were deliberate acts of guidance and care. But their role wasn't limited to moments of crisis. They showed me how they had worked in the small, everyday details of my life, inspiring kindness in others when I was struggling, arranging chance encounters that brought me comfort or help, and even guiding me to make decisions that would lead to positive outcomes. I saw how many of the gut feelings I had experienced were actually their subtle nudges, prompting me toward choices aligned with my well-being and purpose. As I absorbed these revelations, my guardian angel said, "This is only a part of what we do. Watch now and understand the greater battle." The scene shifted, and I saw the world through their eyes. Layers of reality unfolded before me, revealing a complex tapestry of spiritual dimensions interwoven with the physical world. In these unseen layers, a constant battle was being waged, light against darkness, hope against despair, truth against lies. Angels fought tirelessly to protect humanity, not with weapons but with the power of light, love, and divine truth. These battles weren't just abstract. I saw angels standing by hospital beds, comforting the dying, strengthening the weak, and even facilitating miraculous recoveries when aligned with God's will. They guided doctors' hands during critical procedures and inspired nurses like me to act on sudden instincts that often saved lives. My guardian angel explained that much of my work as a nurse had been a partnership with them. Moments when I felt compelled to check on a patient or noticed subtle symptoms others had missed were often their promptings, guiding me to fulfill my role in bringing healing and comfort. The scale of their work was staggering. Every human being, I learned, is assigned at least one guardian angel from the moment of conception. These angels never rest, their mission fueled by an unwavering commitment to our protection and growth. I saw how they respected human free will, never forcing decisions but instead creating opportunities and influencing circumstances to guide us toward better choices. Even in moments of tragedy, their presence was undeniable, working to minimize harm and orchestrate responses that brought hope and healing. Angels don't work alone. I saw them coordinating with each other, communicating across time and space to ensure that events unfolded in ways that aligned with divine plans. It was like watching a cosmic dance, intricate and harmonious, with every movement filled with purpose. They guided people to meet at just the right moment, inspired acts of kindness, and even used technology to connect individuals who needed help or encouragement. One of the most awe-inspiring aspects of their work was their role in spiritual warfare. They showed me how they defended against forces of darkness that sought to deceive, discourage, and destroy. These battles were fought over our minds, relationships, and faith, with angels working to protect us from the influence of despair and fear. Yet, as my guardian angel emphasized, their greatest weapon was love. The light of divine love is stronger than any darkness. They said, when humans choose to love, forgive, and show kindness, they partner with us in ways they don't even realize. Children, they explained, are especially protected, their innocence making them more attuned to the spiritual realm. Angels often inspire their imagination and creativity, creating safe spaces for them to grow and flourish. During natural disasters, angels work tirelessly to minimize loss and inspire acts of heroism and solidarity, showing how even in moments of crisis, light can shine through. I saw how angels interact with time differently than we do, perceiving past, present, and potential futures simultaneously. This ability allows them to guide us toward paths that align with the greatest good. Though they always respect our freedom to choose, I witnessed how they orchestrate divine appointments. Those moments when we meet exactly the right person at the right time, often without realizing the significance of the encounter. Toward the end of my experience, my guardian angel showed me how they work in moments of death. No one, they assured me, dies alone. Angels are present to guide the soul, comfort the dying, and often allow glimpses of loved ones who have passed on before. This revelation brought me great peace, knowing that even in life's most challenging transitions, we are not abandoned. Before I was sent back, my guardian angel gave me a final message. Adeline, your work isn't finished. Share what you've seen. Help others understand that they are never alone, never without hope, and always surrounded by love. With that, I felt myself being drawn back to my body. The light and peace of heaven replaced by the stark reality of the hospital room. My return was jarring, but I carried with me the profound truths I had learned. Since that day, I have seen the world with new eyes. I noticed the subtle signs of angelic intervention everywhere, in the timing of events, the kindness of strangers, and the inexplicable peace that often comes in moments of chaos. I now understand that every life is part of a greater story, intricately woven together by the hands of angels and guided by God's infinite love. We are never alone, and the protection that surrounds us is far greater than we can imagine. After my return from that extraordinary journey, I couldn't help but view the world through a new lens. Every moment seemed infused with a deeper meaning, and I became acutely aware of the unseen presence of angels in my life and the lives of others. What had once seemed like random coincidences or gut instincts now appeared as deliberate, loving interventions orchestrated by these celestial beings. One of the first truths my guardian angel revealed to me during my near-death experience was how they interact with us on a daily basis, often in ways we don't recognize. They showed me moments from my life where their influence had been pivotal. As a child, I had unknowingly been steered away from danger, distracted at just the right moment to avoid harm. As a teenager, I was moved to call my parents instead of riding with a friend who was unfit to drive. These events, which I had once attributed to chance, were in fact acts of divine protection. But it wasn't just the big moments. My guardian angel showed me how they had worked in the small, seemingly mundane details of life. When I was feeling overwhelmed at work, they had inspired a coworker to offer words of encouragement. When I was on the verge of losing hope, they had orchestrated a moment of comfort, a kind stranger, an unexpected message, or a sudden feeling of peace. Every act of kindness, every moment of reassurance, was part of their ongoing mission to guide me through life's challenges. This guidance wasn't limited to me alone. I saw how every human being is assigned at least one guardian angel, whose sole purpose is to protect, guide, and inspire. These angels respect our free will, never forcing decisions but creating opportunities that align with our highest good. They are masterful at working within the framework of human freedom, presenting us with choices and circumstances that encourage growth, healing, and love. My guardian angel also showed me how they collaborate with other angels in a vast, coordinated effort. They described it as a cosmic dance, where each angel has a role to play in fulfilling God's plan. When one angel perceives a potential danger, they communicate with others to orchestrate events that might avert it. This coordination extends across time and space, creating a network of protection and guidance that spans the globe. For example, I witnessed how angels work during emergencies. In moments of crisis, such as car accidents or natural disasters, they act swiftly to minimize harm and guide first responders. I saw how they slow down time in microseconds, giving individuals just enough space to avoid danger or make critical decisions. When prevention isn't possible, they work to ensure that help arrives quickly and that the aftermath brings opportunities for healing and human solidarity. One of the most moving revelations was their work in hospitals. As a pediatric nurse, I was deeply touched to see how angels operate in these environments. They stand by the bedsides of patients, offering comfort to the sick and strength to the dying. Sometimes, their presence inspires medical staff with sudden insights, leading to life-saving treatments. Other times, they work through nurses and doctors, guiding their hands during delicate procedures or nudging them to check on a patient at just the right moment. My guardian angel revealed how many of my own instincts at work were the result of their guidance. Times when I felt compelled to check on a patient outside of my usual routine or noticed subtle symptoms that others might have missed were not random. They were moments of divine collaboration. Angels use these promptings to partner with us, allowing human hands and hearts to carry out their mission of care and protection. Beyond their work in emergencies and healthcare, I saw how angels influence our daily lives in more subtle ways. They inspire acts of kindness, prompt us to reach out to others, and even use technology to create meaningful connections. I was shown how they work through moments we often dismiss as coincidences, meeting the right person at the right time, receiving a message of encouragement when we need it most, or finding the exact resources we need just when we're about to give up. These are not random events but carefully choreographed moments designed to remind us that we are never alone. Children, in particular, are surrounded by a special vigilance from angels. My guardian angel showed me how they protect schools, playgrounds, and homes, creating barriers of light against darkness. They also nurture children's imagination and creativity, often using these gifts to communicate messages of love and guidance. Because children are more open to the spiritual realm, they are often more attuned to the presence of angels, sensing their comfort and care in ways that adults might overlook. I was also shown how angels operate during natural disasters. While they don't always prevent these events, many of which serve purposes we cannot yet understand, they work tirelessly to minimize loss of life and create opportunities for human compassion to shine. I saw angels guiding rescuers to those in need, comforting survivors, and inspiring communities to come together in acts of solidarity and love. Even in the midst of devastation, their light shines brightly, reminding us of the resilience and goodness that lie within humanity. One of the most fascinating revelations was how angels interact with time. Unlike us, they perceive past, present, and potential futures simultaneously. This allows them to guide us toward paths that align with our highest good. Even when we cannot see the bigger picture, they often orchestrate divine appointments. Those moments when we meet exactly the right person or find ourselves in exactly the right place at the right time. These encounters are not random but deliberate acts of grace, designed to help us fulfill our purpose. Angels also use our dreams as a tool for guidance and healing. I saw how they work through our subconscious mind during sleep, helping us process trauma, solve problems, and prepare for future challenges. They inspire artists, musicians, and writers, breathing divine creativity into human expression. Even in the digital age, they work through technology, prompting people to create apps, tools, and messages that bring hope and connection to others. Their influence extends to animals as well. I saw how angels guide service animals and pets, using them to provide emotional support and even to warn humans of danger. These creatures, often seen as companions, are part of a larger network of care and protection orchestrated by angels. One of the most humbling truths my guardian angel shared was how they respect human free will. Even though they have the power to guide and protect, they never override our choices. Instead, they work tirelessly to create circumstances that encourage us to choose love, kindness, and faith. When we partner with them, by praying, forgiving, or acting in kindness, we strengthen their ability to work on our behalf. Every act of love, no matter how small, contributes to the greater good and aligns us with their mission. As my experience continued, I realized that angels are not just passive observers but active participants in our lives. They are expressions of God's infinite love, working tirelessly to bring us closer to Him. They celebrate our victories, no matter how small, and rejoice every time we choose good over evil, hope over despair, and love over fear. My near-death experience showed me that we are surrounded by a love and protection far greater than we can imagine. Angels are always present, guiding, protecting, and inspiring us in ways we often overlook. This truth has forever changed the way I see the world and my role within it. Each moment, each choice, is an opportunity to partner with these celestial beings and to participate in the greater work of love and light. As my journey through the heavenly realm continued, my guardian angel began to reveal a deeper dimension of their work. They showed me a reality layered beyond what our physical eyes can perceive, a realm where spiritual battles are constantly being waged. These battles, though unseen, have profound impacts on our lives, our communities, and even the fate of nations. It was both humbling and empowering to witness how angels fight not with weapons but with light, truth, and love. The first vision was of spiritual warfare, a vast and complex struggle between forces of light and darkness. My guardian angel explained that these battles occur not just in the abstract but in tangible ways that influence human thoughts, decisions, and circumstances. I saw how angels defend against attacks on our minds, working to counteract lies with truth, despair with hope, and fear with love. They strive to shield us from the forces that seek to harm and discourage us. Though they always respect our free will, these battles were not chaotic but orderly, fought with divine precision. Angels don't use swords or spears, their weapons are light, love, and the authority granted to them by God. I saw them combating darkness by flooding it with light, dispelling deception by revealing truth, and overwhelming hatred with love. The power they wield is not their own but flows directly from the Creator, an infinite source of strength and grace. One of the most striking aspects of this warfare was its scale. I witnessed angels working not just for individuals but for entire families, communities, and nations. They stood guard in places of worship, hospitals, schools, and even government buildings, their presence creating barriers against darkness. In moments of crisis, natural disasters, acts of violence, or times of great sorrow, they worked tirelessly to minimize harm and inspire acts of courage, kindness, and solidarity. My guardian angel explained that while these battles often go unnoticed, their outcomes can be felt in the small, everyday victories of love over hate, faith over fear, and forgiveness over resentment. Each time a person chooses to act with kindness, to extend forgiveness, or to persevere in faith, they partner with angels in this greater battle. These choices, though seemingly insignificant, create ripples that strengthen the forces of light and weaken the influence of darkness. One of the most humbling truths revealed to me was how much our prayers influence this spiritual warfare. I saw streams of light rising from earth, each representing a prayer. These streams were not just heard but actively used by angels in their work. Prayers created opportunities for grace to flow, empowering angels to act more effectively on our behalf. Even the simplest, most heartfelt prayers carried immense weight in this unseen battle. My guardian angel emphasized, every prayer matters. Nothing is too small or too insignificant to bring to God. The next vision was of how angels work through human relationships. They showed me how they inspire reconciliation, strengthen bonds, and protect against the forces that seek to divide and destroy. In families, they work to heal generational wounds and break patterns of negativity. I saw how they often use seemingly small moments, a kind word, a thoughtful gesture, or a shared laugh, to build bridges of love and understanding. Even in the most strained relationships, they tirelessly plant seeds of hope and healing, waiting for the right moment for them to take root. I also saw how angels work through acts of kindness, what we might dismiss as random or insignificant, helping a stranger, offering a smile, or lending a listening ear. are actually profound acts of partnership with angels. These moments create openings for grace to flow. Touching lives in ways we may never fully understand. My guardian angel showed me how every act of kindness has a ripple effect, inspiring others to do the same and creating a chain reaction of love and light. Angels also revealed to me the importance of forgiveness in this greater battle. Forgiveness, they explained, is one of the most powerful weapons against darkness. It breaks the chains of resentment and bitterness, allowing love to flow freely. I saw how angels work tirelessly to inspire forgiveness, planting thoughts of understanding and compassion in our hearts. Each time a person chooses to forgive, they weaken the influence of darkness and strengthen the bonds of light and love. The most profound truth revealed during this part of my journey was the power of divine love. My guardian angel described love as the ultimate weapon, one that darkness cannot overcome. I witnessed how even the smallest acts of love, comforting a friend, showing patience in a difficult situation, or simply offering a kind word, create ripples of light that push back against the shadows. Love, they explained, is the very essence of God's nature. And when we choose to act in love, we align ourselves with the greatest force in the universe. I was also shown how angels work in places where hope seems lost, prisons, shelters, and war zones. In these spaces, their presence was a beacon of light, inspiring acts of redemption and transformation. I saw prisoners finding faith, the homeless receiving unexpected kindness, and those in conflict discovering moments of peace. Even in the darkest places, angels work tirelessly to bring light, reminding us that no situation is beyond hope. One of the most comforting revelations was how angels guide us toward our best possible futures. They perceive time differently than we do, seeing past, present, and potential futures all at once. This allows them to guide us toward paths that align with God's purpose for our lives. I witnessed how they orchestrate divine appointments, those moments when we meet the right person or encounter the right opportunity at just the right time. These events are not coincidences but deliberate acts of grace designed to help us fulfill our potential. As my experience continued, I saw how angels rejoice in our victories. They celebrate not just the big milestones but every small choice for good, overcoming a temptation, extending kindness, or stepping out in faith. Their joy is a reflection of God's infinite love for us, a reminder that every act of goodness matters. Before this part of my journey concluded, my guardian angel emphasized the importance of partnering with them in this greater battle. Your choices matter, they said. Every act of love, every moment of faith, strengthens the light and brings you closer to your divine purpose. They reminded me that while we may not always see the impact of our actions, they are never wasted. Each one contributes to the unfolding of God's plan and the victory of light over darkness. As I reflected on these truths, I realized how often we overlook the presence and work of angels in our lives. Yet, they are always there, guiding, protecting, and inspiring us to choose love and hope. My near-death experience taught me that we are never alone, and the power of divine love is always at work, shaping our lives in ways we cannot fully comprehend. As my journey with my guardian angel continued, I began to see how their influence extends into every aspect of our lives, weaving together the ordinary and the extraordinary into a tapestry of divine purpose. Angels are not only present in moments of crisis or deep sorrow, they are with us in the quiet, everyday moments, working tirelessly to guide, protect, and inspire. My guardian angel showed me how their work often goes unnoticed because it blends so seamlessly with the flow of our lives. They revealed instances from my own past where their subtle guidance had made a profound difference. In one instance, I had been driving home late at night, exhausted after a long shift. A sudden feeling of alertness had jolted me awake just before I drifted into the opposite lane. At the time, I had chalked it up to adrenaline or luck, but my angel revealed that they had intervened, sending a surge of awareness to prevent what could have been a tragic accident. This example was one of many. They showed me how they had inspired others to reach out to me in times of need, a friend who called unexpectedly when I was feeling lost, a stranger who offered a kind word that lifted my spirits. These moments, which I had once dismissed as coincidences, were revealed to be carefully orchestrated acts of grace. Angels, they explained, often work through others, using human hands and hearts to deliver messages of hope and love. One of the most profound revelations was how angels inspire creativity and problem-solving. I saw how they work with artists, musicians, writers, and inventors, breathing divine inspiration into their work. In one vision, I saw a composer struggling to complete a piece of music. An angel stood nearby, gently guiding their thoughts and providing the spark of creativity needed to finish the composition. The resulting music, filled with beauty and emotion, became a source of comfort and inspiration for countless others. Angels also showed me how they guide scientific discoveries and technological innovations. I saw them present in laboratories and workshops, subtly influencing breakthroughs that would go on to save lives or improve the quality of life for millions. These contributions were not forced but came through moments of clarity and insight, delivered at exactly the right time. Even in the digital age, angels work through technology, inspiring the creation of tools, apps, and platforms that connect and uplift humanity. Children, they explained, are especially attuned to the presence of angels. I saw how they inspired children's imagination and creativity, using these gifts to communicate messages of love and guidance. Because children's hearts and minds are often more open than adults, they can sense the presence of angels more easily. My guardian angel showed me scenes of children creating art, playing, and dreaming, each activity infused with angelic influence that nurtured their growth and joy. During moments of natural disasters, angels work tirelessly to protect and guide. My guardian angel revealed scenes of chaos, earthquakes, floods, and fires, where angels acted swiftly to minimize loss and orchestrate responses. I saw how they inspired people to perform acts of bravery and kindness, guiding rescuers to those in need and comforting survivors. Even in the midst of devastation, their light was a beacon of hope, a reminder that love and resilience can shine through the darkest times. One of the most touching revelations was how angels work with animals. They showed me how service animals are guided to provide comfort and assistance to their human companions. I saw how pets, often viewed as simple companions, play a profound role in offering emotional support and even warning of danger. Angels explained that animals, too, are part of God's creation and often serve as instruments of His love and care. Angels also revealed how they influence our dreams. I saw how they use our sleep state to communicate messages, help us process emotions, and prepare us for challenges ahead. In one vision, I saw myself dreaming of a situation that mirrored a real-life conflict I had been avoiding. In the dream, I found a resolution that seemed so clear and natural. When I awoke, I acted on that insight, and it led to a reconciliation that might not have happened otherwise. My guardian angel explained that they often work through dreams because our minds are more receptive during sleep, free from the distractions and doubts of waking life. Another profound truth was how angels orchestrate divine appointments. These are moments when we encounter the right person or find ourselves in the right place at exactly the right time. My guardian angel showed me one such moment from my past, a chance meeting with a colleague who introduced me to an opportunity that changed the course of my career. At the time, I had thought it was a lucky coincidence, but now I understood it was part of a greater plan. Even in moments of death, angels are present. My guardian angel showed me how they guide souls as they transition from this life to the next. No one, they assured me, dies alone. Angels are there to comfort the dying, guide their journey, and often allow them glimpses of loved ones who have gone before. This revelation brought me profound peace, knowing that even in life's most difficult transitions, we are surrounded by love and care. One of the most powerful truths my guardian angel shared was about the ripple effect of our choices. They showed me how every act of kindness, every decision to choose love over fear, creates ripples that extend far beyond what we can see. In one vision, I saw a man helping a stranger carry their groceries. This small act of kindness inspired the stranger to do something kind for someone else, setting off a chain reaction that touched dozens of lives. Angels work tirelessly to amplify these ripples, using them to spread light and hope throughout the world. My guardian angel also emphasized the importance of prayer. They showed me how every prayer, no matter how small or simple, becomes a stream of light that rises to heaven, These prayers empower angels to act more effectively on our behalf, creating pathways for grace to flow. I saw how prayers offered in faith and love have the power to change lives, heal wounds, and bring hope to even the darkest situations. As this part of my journey came to a close, my guardian angel left me with a final message: you are never alone. Every moment of your life is filled with purpose, and every choice you make matters. Trust in the love that surrounds you and know that we are always with you, guiding and protecting you. With this truth etched into my heart, I felt an overwhelming sense of gratitude for the unseen forces at work in my life and the lives of those around me. My near-death experience revealed the profound depth of God's love and the incredible role angels play in bringing that love to life. They are always present, weaving the ordinary and extraordinary into a greater story of hope, healing, and purpose. As my journey continued, my guardian angel began to reveal their role in fostering hope and faith within humanity. I learned that angels are not just protectors in moments of danger but also nurturers of the human spirit, working tirelessly to strengthen our connection to divine love and purpose. Their work goes beyond the visible and tangible, delving deep into the unseen realms of our emotions, thoughts, and spiritual growth. One of the first visions my guardian angel showed me was of how they work in places of worship. Whether it's a grand cathedral or a small, quiet space, angels are present, creating an atmosphere that allows people to encounter God. I saw them standing among congregations, inspiring hearts to open, lifting burdens, and deepening the sincerity of prayers. Their presence amplifies the faith and hope expressed in these sacred spaces, connecting individual acts of worship to the greater fabric of divine love. In one vision, I saw how angels worked during moments of collective prayer and worship. As people lifted their voices in song, streams of light rose from their hearts, intertwining and creating a radiant network of energy. Angels moved among the worshipers, strengthening their faith and helping them feel the presence of God. I could see how even those struggling with doubt or sorrow were gently embraced by this light, their hearts softened and renewed. Yet, their work is not confined to traditional places of worship. My guardian angel revealed how they are present in unexpected places: bars, prisons, hospitals, and shelters, where hope is often hard to find. In these settings, they work quietly but powerfully, inspiring acts of kindness, offering comfort, and planting seeds of faith. I saw an angel standing beside a man at a bar, prompting him to open up to a stranger who would later become a source of support and encouragement. In a prison cell, an angel stood near a man filled with regret, gently guiding his thoughts toward reconciliation and transformation. One of the most moving revelations was how angels inspire hope during times of despair. My guardian angel explained that hopelessness is one of the greatest vulnerabilities of the human spirit, a state that darkness seeks to exploit. In moments when people feel lost or overwhelmed, angels work tirelessly to counteract these feelings, whispering words of encouragement and reminding us of our worth. I saw scenes of individuals on the brink of giving up, their minds flooded with negativity. In these moments, angels surrounded them with light, offering a glimmer of hope that helped them take one more step forward. Angels also play a crucial role in strengthening our faith. My guardian angel showed me how they guide us through doubt, gently redirecting our focus to the signs of God's presence in our lives. Sometimes, this guidance comes in the form of a sudden feeling of peace or a moment of clarity during prayer. Other times, it's an unexpected encounter or event that reassures us we are not alone. These moments, though subtle, are deliberate acts of grace designed to deepen our trust in God. One vision that stood out was of a woman struggling with her faith after a great loss. Her prayers felt unanswered, and she was on the verge of giving up. I watched as her guardian angel worked tirelessly to inspire moments of connection and reassurance. They guided her to read a passage of scripture that spoke directly to her heart and prompted a friend to reach out at just the right time. Over weeks and months, these small acts of guidance helped her rebuild her faith, reminding her that even in her darkest moments, God had not abandoned her. Another profound truth was how angels work to protect our minds from doubt and fear. My guardian angel showed me how darkness often seeks to plant seeds of despair and unworthiness in our thoughts. These attacks, though subtle, can erode our confidence and disconnect us from God's love. Angels counteract these influences by flooding our minds with truth and light, reminding us of our inherent value and the infinite love that surrounds us. They encourage us to focus on what is good, true, and uplifting, helping us resist the pull of negativity. Angels also work through others to strengthen our hope and faith. My guardian angel revealed how they inspire people to reach out to those in need, offering words of encouragement or acts of kindness that make a profound difference. I saw scenes of individuals responding to these promptings without even realizing it, calling a friend who had been on their mind, sending a message of support, or performing a random act of kindness. These seemingly small actions often have a ripple effect, touching lives in ways that go far beyond the original intention. One of the most awe-inspiring revelations was how angels celebrate even our smallest victories. Every time we choose to act in love, extend forgiveness, or take a step of faith, angels rejoice. My guardian angel showed me scenes of people overcoming temptation, choosing hope over despair, and trusting in God despite their circumstances. Each of these moments was met with an outpouring of joy and gratitude in heaven, a reminder that our choices matter far more than we often realize. I was also shown how angels work in families, strengthening bonds and inspiring reconciliation. They guide us to act with patience and compassion, even in the midst of conflict. My guardian angel explained that families are a reflection of God's love, and angels work tirelessly to nurture these relationships. In one vision, I saw a family torn apart by misunderstanding and resentment. Angels surrounded them, planting thoughts of forgiveness and understanding in their hearts. Over time, these efforts led to a reunion filled with healing and joy. Perhaps the most comforting revelation was how angels protect us in moments of doubt and vulnerability. They are constantly present, ready to remind us of our worth and the love that surrounds us. My guardian angel assured me, "You are never alone. Even when you feel abandoned, we are always with you, working to guide you back to the light." As this part of my journey came to a close, I was filled with gratitude for the unseen work of angels in my life and the lives of others. Their presence is a testament to the depth of God's love, a reminder that no matter how far we may feel from Him, we are never out of reach. They are the guardians of hope and faith, constantly working to strengthen our connection to the divine and to remind us of the infinite possibilities of love and grace. As my journey continued, my guardian angel revealed how their work becomes particularly intense and intricate during times of crisis and transformation. Whether these moments are personal, communal, or global, angels act with precision and love, orchestrating events to protect, guide, and inspire in ways that align with God's greater plan. I saw how even in the darkest moments, their light is a constant presence, bringing hope and meaning where it might seem absent. The first vision my guardian angel shared was of personal crises, those moments in life when everything feels as though it's falling apart. I saw a young man on the brink of despair, overwhelmed by grief and loneliness. His thoughts were filled with darkness, but his guardian angel was there, surrounding him with light and whispering words of encouragement. Though he couldn't see or hear the angel directly, their presence was tangible, influencing his thoughts and emotions. I saw how a simple message from a friend, prompted by the angel, became the turning point that pulled him back from the edge. My guardian angel explained that in these moments of deep struggle, angels often work to create what they call pockets of grace. These are moments of relief, clarity, or comfort that break through the chaos, offering a glimpse of hope. They can come in the form of an unexpected kind word, a meaningful coincidence, or even a sudden sense of peace. These moments are not random but carefully crafted by angels to help us keep moving forward. The next vision was of crises on a larger scale, natural disasters, accidents, and other catastrophic events. I saw scenes of earthquakes, hurricanes, and fires, where angels worked tirelessly to protect and guide. In one scene, a family trapped in a flood was miraculously saved as their guardian angels influenced the timing and coordination of their rescue. I saw how angels slowed down time in critical moments, giving individuals the split-second reflexes needed to avoid harm or make life-saving decisions. Even when prevention wasn't possible, angels worked to minimize harm and create opportunities for healing and solidarity. My guardian angel showed me how they inspire acts of heroism and compassion, guiding people to help one another in ways that reveal the best of humanity. In one vision, I saw a stranger carrying a child to safety during a fire. Their courage fueled by angelic encouragement. These acts of kindness and bravery, my guardian angel explained, are powerful expressions of divine love, bringing light to even the darkest situations. Angels also work during global crises, influencing leaders and decision-makers in subtle but significant ways. My guardian angel showed me scenes of peace negotiations, humanitarian efforts, and moments of profound ethical decision-making. In these instances, angels stood near those in positions of power, inspiring thoughts of compassion, justice, and wisdom, while respecting human free will. They worked to nudge leaders toward choices that aligned with the greater good. One of the most awe-inspiring aspects of their work in crises is how they collaborate with one another. My guardian angel described it as a vast network of communication and coordination, where angels share information and resources across time and space. In one vision, I saw how a potential tragedy was averted through the combined efforts of multiple angels. One angel warned a driver to slow down, while another inspired a passerby to call for help. Together, their actions created a chain of events that saved lives. My guardian angel also revealed how angels work with communities during times of transformation. Whether it's a neighborhood recovering from a natural disaster or a nation grappling with social change, angels are present, guiding the process in ways that promote healing and unity. I saw how they inspire leaders to act with courage and integrity, encourage neighbors to support one another, and plant seeds of hope in the hearts of those affected. Their work often goes unnoticed, but its effects are profound, creating ripples that transform entire communities. One of the most moving revelations was how angels work in moments of death. My guardian angel showed me scenes of people passing from this life into the next, and their presence was both comforting and awe-inspiring. I saw how angels surround the dying, offering peace and reassurance even in the most challenging circumstances. They guide souls gently and lovingly, ensuring that no one makes this transition alone. In one vision, I saw an elderly woman in a hospital bed, her last moments filled with light and the presence of her guardian angel. Though her family was not physically present, she was surrounded by love and peace. Angels also play a critical role in helping loved ones left behind to navigate their grief. My guardian angel showed me how they comfort the mourning, often inspiring thoughts of hope and memories of love. They encourage small acts of remembrance that bring healing, writing a letter, planting a tree, or sharing stories about the departed. These acts, though simple, are powerful tools for processing loss and finding peace. Another profound truth revealed to me was how angels use crises as opportunities for transformation. My guardian angel explained that while pain and suffering are never God's will, they can become catalysts for growth and renewal when we choose to respond with faith and love. In one vision, I saw a man who had lost everything in a fire. Though his grief was immense, his guardian angel guided him to find strength in rebuilding his life. Over time, his experience became a source of inspiration for others. As he shared his story of resilience and hope, angels also work to heal the unseen wounds that crises can leave behind: trauma, fear, and doubt. I saw how they gently guide us through the process of emotional and spiritual healing, offering reminders of our worth and purpose. In one scene, a woman who had survived a violent attack was struggling with feelings of anger and mistrust. Her guardian angel inspired her to join a support group, where she found not only healing but also the courage to help others facing similar struggles. One of the most comforting revelations was how angels celebrate our moments of resilience and growth. I saw how they rejoice each time we choose to rise above our pain, to forgive, or to embrace hope. Their joy is a reflection of God's infinite love, a reminder that even in our darkest moments, we are never alone. As this part of my journey came to a close, my guardian angel left me with a powerful message. Crises are not the end of the story. They are opportunities for transformation, for light to shine through the cracks. Trust in the love that surrounds you, and know that we are always with you, guiding you toward healing and renewal. This truth filled me with hope and purpose. I realized that no matter how overwhelming life's challenges may seem, they are part of a greater story of redemption and grace. Angels are with us every step of the way, offering their light and love to help us navigate the storms and emerge stronger on the other side. As my journey continued, my guardian angel revealed the profound ways angels work to foster love and forgiveness among humanity. These two forces, they explained, are among the most powerful tools for transformation and healing. Angels tirelessly work to inspire us to choose love over fear, forgiveness over resentment, and unity over division. The first vision my guardian angel showed me was of a family torn apart by conflict. Misunderstandings and unspoken grievances had created barriers that seemed insurmountable. I watched as angels surrounded each family member, gently planting thoughts of compassion, empathy, and understanding. They whispered subtle reminders of shared joys and love, creating openings for reconciliation. In one moment of grace, one family member decided to reach out, setting into motion a chain reaction of healing. Their choice, though seemingly small, became a spark that reignited connection and trust. Angels, my guardian explained, work diligently to nurture relationships, especially within families. They understand that families are a reflection of divine love and that their unity strengthens the fabric of humanity. Whether through gentle reminders of love, orchestrating moments of connection, or inspiring acts of kindness, angels create opportunities for healing and restoration. I saw how they often guide family members to let go of pride, to listen more deeply, and to approach one another with humility and grace. The next vision was of a man burdened by anger and resentment. He had been hurt deeply and carried this pain like a shield. Unwilling to forgive those who had wronged him, my guardian angel showed me how his bitterness was not only isolating him but also preventing him from experiencing the fullness of joy and love. The angels surrounding him worked tirelessly to soften his heart. They inspired moments of reflection, bringing to mind the ways he had been forgiven in his own life. They gently reminded him of the freedom that comes from letting go of anger. I watched as the man struggled with these thoughts, resisting the call to forgive. But the angels did not give up. They worked through a friend who shared their own story of forgiveness, through a random sermon he happened to hear, and through a moment of clarity during quiet prayer. Over time, his heart began to open, and he made the choice to forgive. The relief and peace that followed were palpable, not only for him but also for the angels who had been with him every step of the way. Forgiveness, my guardian angel explained, is one of the most profound acts of love we can offer. It breaks the chains of resentment and creates space for healing and connection. When we choose to forgive, we align ourselves with the divine and allow God's love to flow more freely through us. Angels work tirelessly to inspire forgiveness, not by forcing it but by creating moments of grace that make it possible. Another vision showed how angels inspire love and kindness in everyday interactions. I saw a young woman working at a coffee shop, her day filled with stress and frustration. A stranger entered, radiating kindness and offering a genuine smile. This simple act, inspired by the stranger's guardian angel, shifted her entire mood. She then carried that kindness forward, offering warmth and understanding to her coworkers and customers. This small ripple of love spread far beyond that moment, touching countless lives in ways neither the woman nor the stranger could fully comprehend. My guardian angel explained that love is not limited to grand gestures. It is often found in the small, everyday choices we make, to listen with patience, to extend a helping hand, or to offer a word of encouragement. Angels work through these moments, amplifying their impact and creating ripples of grace that extend far beyond what we can see. One of the most profound revelations was how angels guide us towards self-love and forgiveness. My guardian angel showed me a woman who was weighed down by guilt and self-criticism. She couldn't forgive herself for past mistakes and felt unworthy of love and happiness. The angels surrounding her worked tirelessly to remind her of her inherent worth. They inspired moments of self-reflection, guiding her to see herself through God's eyes as a beloved and valued creation. Over time, these gentle nudges led her to take steps towards self-forgiveness. She began to let go of her guilt and embrace the truth that her mistakes did not define her. This process, though difficult, brought immense freedom and joy. My guardian angel explained that self-forgiveness is often the hardest type of forgiveness to extend. But it is also one of the most transformative. When we forgive ourselves, we open the door to love and growth, allowing us to live more fully in alignment with God's purpose. I also witnessed how angels inspire acts of love and reconciliation in communities. In one vision, I saw a neighborhood divided by misunderstanding and mistrust. Angels worked quietly but powerfully, inspiring individuals to reach out to one another with gestures of goodwill. A community garden was created, bringing people together in a shared effort. Over time, these small acts of connection grew into bonds of trust and unity, transforming the neighborhood into a place of mutual support and understanding. One of the most touching revelations was how angels celebrate every act of love and forgiveness. My guardian angel showed me how even the smallest gestures, a kind word, a moment of patience, a heartfelt apology, create ripples of light that resonate through the heavenly realms. Angels rejoice when we choose love over fear, when we extend grace to ourselves and others, and when we work to mend the relationships in our lives. As this part of my journey came to a close, my guardian angel left me with a powerful message. Love and forgiveness are the greatest expressions of divine light. Each time you choose to love, you strengthen the bonds of heaven and earth. Each time you forgive, you bring healing to yourself and the world. Never underestimate the power of these choices. This truth filled me with hope and purpose. I realized that no matter how broken a relationship may seem, no matter how deep the pain, love and forgiveness have the power to heal and restore. Angels are with us every step of the way, guiding and supporting us as we navigate the complexities of human connection. Their presence is a constant reminder that love is stronger than fear and that forgiveness can break even the heaviest chains. As my journey deepened, my guardian angel revealed another profound truth. Angels are the architects of what we often call divine appointments. These moments, seemingly coincidental, are in fact carefully orchestrated to guide us toward growth, healing, and purpose. Angels work tirelessly to arrange encounters, events, and opportunities that align with God's greater plan, reminding us that nothing in life is truly random. The first vision my guardian angel shared was of a woman at a crossroads in her life. She was feeling lost and uncertain, struggling to make a decision that could shape her future. I watched as her guardian angel coordinated a series of events that would lead her to meet someone who could offer guidance and support. At just the right moment, she struck up a conversation with a stranger in a coffee shop. This stranger, prompted by their own angel, shared a story of overcoming a similar challenge, offering exactly the encouragement she needed to take the next step. These divine appointments, my guardian angel explained, are not about fate or predestination. They are about collaboration, angels working within the framework of our free will to create opportunities that align with God's purpose for our lives. Whether it's meeting someone who inspires us, finding a resource we desperately need, or experiencing an unexpected blessing, these moments are designed to remind us that we are never alone. One of the most striking aspects of these appointments is how seamlessly they fit into the flow of our lives. I saw a man running late for work due to a traffic jam. Frustrated and anxious, he stopped at a gas station to refuel. There, he encountered an old friend he hadn't seen in years. Their conversation rekindled a connection that would lead to a life-changing opportunity for both of them. What seemed like an inconvenience was, in reality, a carefully planned moment of grace. My guardian angel also revealed how these appointments often come in the form of challenges or detours. In one vision, I saw a woman who had missed a flight, leaving her stranded in an unfamiliar city. Initially upset, she decided to explore a local bookstore to pass the time. There, she met an author whose work would profoundly impact her perspective on life. This unexpected encounter became a turning point in her journey, helping her to find clarity and purpose. What she had perceived as a setback was actually a divine redirection. Angels also work through technology to create these appointments. I saw how they inspire people to send messages, make phone calls, or share content that reaches someone at exactly the right moment. In one instance, a man struggling with depression stumbled upon an inspirational video online. The message spoke directly to his heart, giving him the courage to seek help and begin the process of healing. My guardian angel explained that even in the digital age, angels work through these tools to connect us in meaningful ways. Children, too, are often recipients of divine appointments. In one vision, I saw a child feeling isolated and unsure of their place in the world. Their angel guided them to a new hobby, where they met a mentor who recognized their talents and encouraged them to grow. This simple act of guidance transformed the child's confidence and set them on a path of self-discovery and fulfillment. Angels, my guardian explained, often use these moments to nurture a child's potential, planting seeds of hope and possibility that will bloom throughout their lives. My guardian angel also revealed how divine appointments play a role in healing broken relationships. I saw two estranged siblings, each carrying the weight of years of misunderstanding and hurt. Through a series of seemingly random events, they found themselves seated next to each other on a flight. The angels surrounding them gently inspired thoughts of reconciliation, leading to a conversation that reopened the door to connection. By the end of the journey, they had taken the first steps toward rebuilding their relationship. One of the most beautiful revelations was how these appointments often involve acts of kindness. My guardian angel showed me a man who felt compelled to buy groceries for a struggling single mother, not knowing her situation but responding to a nudge in his heart. This small act of generosity brought the mother to tears, as it was exactly what she needed to get through the week. What he didn't realize was that her gratitude would inspire her to pay it forward, creating a ripple effect of kindness that touched countless lives. Angels also work through divine appointments to strengthen our faith. I saw a young woman questioning her beliefs, feeling distant from God. Her guardian angel guided her to attend a community event where she met someone who shared their own journey of faith. Their story resonated deeply with her, reigniting her hope and trust in God's love. These moments, my guardian angel explained, are designed to remind us of God's presence and to draw us closer to Him. One of the most awe-inspiring revelations was how these appointments often align with long-term purposes. In one vision, I saw a man who had been inspired to start a non-profit organization after a chance encounter with someone in need. Years later, that same organization would go on to help thousands of people, creating a legacy of hope and healing. My guardian angel explained that these moments are part of a greater story, one that unfolds in ways we may not fully understand but that always aligns with God's plan. As this part of my journey came to a close, my guardian angel shared a message that resonated deeply. Pay attention to the seemingly small moments. They are often the gateways to something greater. Every encounter, every detour, every nudge in your heart is an invitation to step into the flow of grace. Trust in these appointments, for they are the fingerprints of divine love at work in your life. This truth filled me with awe and gratitude. I realized that life is filled with countless opportunities for connection, growth, and transformation, each one carefully orchestrated by angels working on our behalf. These divine appointments are a testament to the love and care that surrounds us, reminding us that even the smallest moments can have eternal significance. As my journey continued, my guardian angel revealed a fascinating dimension of their work: how angels inspire creativity, innovation, and artistic expression. These revelations opened my eyes to the ways in which divine influence weaves through human endeavors, shaping art, science, technology, and culture in ways that uplift and connect us all. The first vision my guardian angel shared was of an artist working on a painting. At first, the artist seemed frustrated, struggling to translate their vision onto the canvas. I watched as an angel stood nearby, subtly guiding their thoughts and movements. With each brushstroke, the artist's frustration gave way to inspiration, and the painting began to take form. The final piece, filled with vibrant colors and profound meaning, would go on to touch the hearts of many who saw it. My guardian angel explained that angels often work through artists, musicians, and writers, inspiring them to create works that convey truth, beauty, and hope. These creations are not just forms of self-expression but also channels for divine light, designed to uplift the human spirit and remind us of our connection to something greater. Whether it's a song that brings comfort, a story that inspires courage, or a painting that evokes awe, these works carry the fingerprints of angels. In another vision, I saw a scientist in a laboratory, poring over data late into the night. They were on the verge of a breakthrough, but fatigue and doubt clouded their mind. An angel stood beside them, offering a subtle nudge that brought clarity and focus. Moments later, the scientist realized the solution they had been seeking, a discovery that would go on to save countless lives. My guardian angel explained that angels often inspire scientific and technological advancements, working through human ingenuity to bring about solutions that align with God's purpose. Technology, too, is a realm where angels are active. I saw how they influence the creation of tools, apps, and platforms that foster connection, education, and support. In one vision, an angel inspired a young programmer to develop an app that would later help people struggling with mental health issues. This innovation, born from a single moment of inspiration, would go on to make a profound impact on thousands of lives. My guardian angel emphasized that even in the digital age, angels work to guide human creativity toward outcomes that benefit humanity. One of the most striking revelations was how angels inspire collective efforts. I saw a group of people working together to build a community center in an underserved neighborhood. Each person brought their unique skills and perspectives to the project, but it was clear that their efforts were guided by something greater. Angels moved among them, fostering collaboration, encouraging perseverance, and planting seeds of hope in their hearts. The finished center became a beacon of support and unity for the community, a testament to what can be achieved when divine inspiration flows through human hands. My guardian angel also revealed how angels work to inspire personal growth through creativity. In one vision, I saw a man struggling with grief after the loss of a loved one. His guardian angel gently guided him to pick up a guitar he hadn't played in years. At first, his strumming was tentative, but as he continued, music became a source of healing and expression. The songs he composed not only helped him process his pain but also brought comfort to others who heard them. This process of inspiration, my guardian angel explained, is deeply personal. Angels tailor their guidance to the unique gifts and experiences of each individual, helping them find creative outlets that bring joy, healing, and purpose. Whether it's painting, writing, gardening, or designing, these acts of creation become pathways for divine light to flow into the world. Another profound truth was how angels inspire innovation in times of crisis. I saw a vision of a medical researcher during a global pandemic, working tirelessly to develop a treatment. The angels surrounding them offered moments of clarity, guiding them to test a hypothesis that ultimately led to a breakthrough. This discovery saved countless lives, a testament to the collaboration between human effort and divine guidance. My guardian angel also showed me how angels inspire acts of generosity and kindness through creativity. In one vision, I saw a young woman who felt moved to bake cookies for her elderly neighbors during the holidays. What began as a simple gesture grew into a community tradition that brought people together year after year. Angels, my guardian explained, often work through these small, creative acts to foster connection and spread joy. One of the most moving revelations was how angels inspired children to embrace their creativity. I saw a child building a castle out of blocks, their imagination transforming it into a magical kingdom. Angels surrounded the child, nurturing their sense of wonder and play. These moments of creativity, my guardian angel explained, are not just games, they are expressions of the divine spark within each of us, a reminder of our limitless potential. In another vision, I saw how angels inspire reconciliation through creative efforts. A father and son, estranged for years, found common ground through a shared woodworking project. Guided by their angels, they began to rebuild their relationship one plank at a time, their conversations flowing more freely as the project took shape. By the time they finished, the physical structure they had built was a reflection of the emotional bridge they had repaired. Angels also revealed how they inspire innovation that addresses social and environmental challenges. In one vision, I saw an engineer designing a device to provide clean water to remote villages. Their angel guided their thoughts, helping them solve complex problems with simple, effective solutions. The impact of their work would ripple across communities, improving lives and fostering hope. As this part of my journey came to a close, my guardian angel left me with a powerful message. Creativity is a gift from the Creator. a reflection of divine love and purpose. When you embrace your creativity, you become a vessel for light. Touching lives in ways you may never fully see. Trust in the inspiration you feel, for it is often our way of guiding you toward your highest purpose. This truth resonated deeply, reminding me that creativity is not just a personal endeavor but a sacred act of connection. Every song, invention, painting, or story carries the potential to heal, inspire, and uplift. Angels are always present, encouraging us to tap into this divine gift and to use it to bring light into the world. As my journey came to its final stages, my guardian angel shared the most profound truths about their role in God's plan for humanity. Angels are not just protectors or guides, they're partners in the work of redemption and preparation for eternity. Every aspect of their presence is rooted in the ultimate goal of drawing us closer to our Creator, helping us fulfill our divine purpose, and preparing us for the eternal reality that awaits. The first vision my guardian angel shared was of how angels work to align our lives with God's redemptive plan. I saw a man burdened by shame and regret, convinced that his mistakes had made him unworthy of love or forgiveness. His guardian angel surrounded him with light, gently guiding him toward moments of grace. They inspired him to reconnect with a childhood friend who shared words of encouragement. And later, they prompted him to attend a local church service. These seemingly small actions became turning points, leading him to embrace forgiveness and find a renewed sense of purpose. My guardian angel explained that redemption is not a one-time event but an ongoing process. Angels work tirelessly to create opportunities for us to experience God's grace, helping us to let go of the burdens that hold us back. They remind us that no mistake is beyond redemption, no wound too deep for healing. Every act of repentance, every moment of surrender, brings us closer to the fullness of God's love. One of the most beautiful revelations was how angels rejoice in our victories. No matter how small, my guardian angel showed me scenes of people making choices that aligned with God's will, choosing kindness over anger, forgiveness over resentment, or faith over fear. Each of these decisions created ripples of light that spread throughout the heavenly realm. Angels celebrated these moments with pure joy, their love for humanity evident in every expression. Another vision revealed how angels work to prepare us for the eternal purposes we will fulfill in heaven. I saw a woman whose life had been marked by compassion and service. In heaven, she was entrusted with a role that reflected her earthly passions, mentoring newly arrived souls and guiding them toward their heavenly assignments. My guardian angel explained that our experiences on earth, both joyful and painful, shape us for the roles we will embrace in eternity. Every act of love, every moment of growth, is part of this preparation. In another vision, I saw how angels inspire us to live with an eternal perspective. A young man struggling with career uncertainty was guided to volunteer at a local shelter. This experience not only brought him clarity about his purpose but also reminded him of the lasting impact of serving others. My guardian angel explained that angels often redirect our focus from temporary concerns to eternal values, helping us to prioritize love, service, and faith. One of the most awe-inspiring revelations was how angels participate in the great work of heaven, actively contributing to the preparation of the new heaven and new earth. I saw countless angels and souls working together in perfect harmony, crafting elements of this future reality. They shaped landscapes, designed structures, and created works of beauty and function that reflected God's infinite creativity. My guardian angel emphasized that this work is a continuation of the love and purpose we begin to cultivate on earth. I was also shown how angels collaborate with the living to bring about redemption in the world. In one vision, I saw a group of people organizing a community project to rebuild homes after a natural disaster. Angels moved among them, inspiring acts of generosity, fostering unity, and guiding decisions that would maximize the impact of their efforts. My guardian angel explained that these collaborative moments are a reflection of the partnership between heaven and earth, a testament to the power of love in action. Another profound truth was how angels guide us through life's transitions, helping us navigate change and uncertainty with grace. I saw a man mourning the loss of his job, feeling lost and unsure of his future. His guardian angel surrounded him with light, inspiring him to explore new opportunities and reconnect with his passions. Over time, this period of loss became a catalyst for growth, leading him to a career that brought greater fulfillment and purpose. One of the most comforting revelations was how angels are present in the moments of death, ensuring that no one transitions from this life to the next alone. I saw a vision of a woman surrounded by her guardian angel as she took her final breath. The angel's presence was filled with peace and love, guiding her gently toward the light. My guardian angel explained that this is one of their most sacred roles, ensuring that every soul experiences the comfort of God's presence as they enter eternity. As my journey drew to a close, my guardian angel shared a final glimpse of the future, the unification of heaven and earth. I saw a vision of a world transformed, where every tear was wiped away, and every heart was filled with joy. Angels and souls worked together in perfect harmony, their efforts a reflection of God's glory. This was not an ending but a new beginning, a reality where love and light reigned supreme. Before I was sent back to my body, my guardian angel left me with these words: "Your life is part of a greater story, one that stretches beyond what you can see. Every choice you make, every act of love and faith, contributes to the unfolding of God's plan. Trust in the love that surrounds you, and know that we are always with you, guiding you toward your eternal purpose." When I awoke in the hospital, I was filled with an overwhelming sense of peace and gratitude. My near-death experience had shown me the profound depth of God's love and the incredible role angels play in our lives. They are not distant or detached but intimately involved in every moment, working tirelessly to guide us, protect us, and help us fulfill our divine purpose.